Hey everybody, my name is Jesse Grossballin and welcome to the JesseAF show. Today is Tuesday, May 7th, 2019, episode 86 of my daily podcast. Yeah, that's right, daily. That means every single day I'll be posting a new episode. So please check in tomorrow for my next episode. I'm on Google Play Music, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, and YouTube. So if you have any of those platforms, please consider subscribing. That way you get notifications for whenever I post a new episode. Today I'm going to be talking about work-life balance, and it's something Gary Vaynerchuk talks about a lot. It's important. It's something everyone should be talking about, to be honest. I mean, the amount of work that you have to put in to become really, really big or famous or rich or whatever it is, whatever you want, is ridiculous, right? It's ridiculous if you want it now. If you want it right now, you have to devote every single waking moment of your life, every single moment from when you wake up all the way until you go to sleep. And even when you're sleeping, you gotta think about it. I mean, it's nuts. I mean, you have to have someone working on it 24/7 just to get you there, and you have to be rich to do that. I mean, to be honest, that's the only way you could ever possibly have someone working on it 24/7 for you, unless it's the future and we have personal assistants that are actually personal assistants, and these personal assistants are free. Yeah, that's going to come eventually, but not yet. But the point is that so much out of our life, so many people just work, and they never give any time for their family. They never give any time for their life. They never enjoy their life. I mean, they're working. They're putting in the hours. They're putting in more work, right? It's good, right? But you have to find time for your family. You have to find time to just relax and just sit back. I was watching a YouTube video of this. It was basically like people that sell Ferraris and like Lamborghinis and all that stuff. And this guy buys and then sells, got a bunch of money. And literally, this guy would have anxiety attacks, and he would, oh my God, it was just terrible, over, not making a good sale or whatever it was. And meanwhile, this guy's like 70, maybe 60 years old, and he just couldn't sit down. And whenever he had to sit down because he had a massage, peacetime, he was still working. And meanwhile, the doctor was like, you have to stop. I mean, it's putting way too much stress on you. You're going to die from all this stress. He just couldn't stop. He just couldn't stop. This guy's a millionaire. I mean, he's a millionaire and he still cannot stop working because he's so afraid of just missing a sale. It's like, what is life then? I mean, you're not enjoying your life if you're doing that to yourself. You're hurting yourself. You're just going to fail. Life is not fun when you're living on the edge like that, where you're uncomfortable all the time because you're trying to get all this work done. I'd rather live a much more happy life and enjoy hanging out with friends instead of working on this crazy huge goal that will never happen, and just getting so addicted to working on it that I just spend all this time by myself and never talk to anybody. I love talking to people. I can't just work, and just forget about everyone else. You can't live like that. I mean, the amount of stress that's going to be on your body, you're just going to age like crazy. You're going to be old looking when you're 30. I mean, that's not good. It's just, you have to enjoy your life. You have to have that work-life balance. You have to sleep. If you require more than 8 hours of sleep every night, you should be getting those 8 plus hours every single night of sleep. You can't just, nope, gotta do my 7 hours, 6 hours, maybe 3 hours of sleep because I have to keep working. Who does that? I mean, sure, you do it in college because you kind of have to, because you have to get the assignment done and everything just kind of piles up, and you're also having fun because you're a kid and, that's life. But you can't live the rest of your life like that. That's so unhealthy. And eventually it'll catch up on you, and you'll get really hurt from it. You can't live life like that. It's not good. You'll end up getting sick more often. You'll just end up being tired all the time, and you're just going to be taking energy shots all the time, and that's never a good thing. You're going to have heart problems. It's just the people in this world that focus so much on working, that would rather spend time with their family but can't because they literally can't stop working. I feel bad for them. I do. I can put everything aside for one thing. But at the same time, I can cancel every single thing in my life and just do what's important to me. I can. I can just put myself in that mindset. If I need to do something, I'm going to cancel everything for it. I will. That's just kind of how life goes. You can't live life in the demand for working without having fun or taking care of yourself, because you have to take care of yourself. You can't just push yourself harder and harder and you're going to get sick. You're going to hate your life. That's not what life is all about. Life is about enjoying yourself and being happy. That's why you're making money, right? That way you can be happier. This is the conversation that we're not having. Everybody does this. Everybody does this all the time. They overwork themselves. They try and make more money. They're pushing themselves so hard that they can't. They don't have time. They can't do this, they can't do that. It's not fun when you're living life like that. Sorry to break it to you. You're never going to accomplish your goals. And when you finally do, you're going to think that's not good enough. And it's just going to be going on and on and on. It's a nasty cycle. Don't do it. Just don't. It's not healthy. Be happy. Live life to the fullest. Enjoy every single moment you have, because that might be your last moment. It might be. I mean, you have to think about things and you have to be like, you know what? I could get hit by a bus. I mean, I work with buses all the time. Maybe someone just backs up and they just don't see me. That could happen. Sure, it wouldn't be fun, but it could happen. Things happen every day. Enjoy your life. Enjoy what you do with your time. Stop focusing on this huge goal without focusing on who's important to you. I've messed up a couple times because of that. I focus too much on the little thing that I really love doing, then I just forget about everything else that's kind of important. Really important. And I just fail. Everybody fails. Everybody has those moments where they just focus on one thing and they just forget about people. It happens. It happens a lot, and then people disappear. They either die or they just They stop hanging out with you because you're just not around. You're there, but you're not. I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode. I know I did. It's so important to do this stuff. It's so important to reflect on your life. Reflect on what you're doing with your life. Are you spending too much time working? Are you not spending enough time with your family? Would you rather spend more time with your family? Do that. Do it. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow.